So I want to end, and I want to tell you a story. And why it's so disturbing that so many people on Shabbos have to drink. And drink, and drink. So there was two friends. One had a very good-looking son, and one had a very unattractive daughter. And the one with the unattractive daughter could not get a date for his daughter. No matter what he did, there was no guy that would even go near her. He called his friend. He said, listen, do me a favor. Nobody wants to go out with my daughter. She's so depressed. Could your son go out with her once? Just maybe if she gets one date, you know. He doesn't have to marry her. Just go out with her once. So the father goes to his son. He says, listen, my friend has a daughter. He goes, are you kidding me? I wouldn't even go near that girl. She is so unattractive. He says, I'm asking you as your father, give it up for aim. Just take her out one time. That's it. Okay? My father asked me, no problem. He gets into his car. He drives, sets up a date. She comes to the door. Takes one look at her. It's a marshal, ladies. Don't get angry at me. Takes a look at her. He's like, I cannot be seen with this girl anywhere. If my friends see me, they'll never look at me again. What am I going to do? So he says to her, my brother told me to come tell you he won't be able to make it tonight. She goes, I know that one. That's not going to work. Okay. She gets into the car. He's like, where am I going to go? He says, you know where I'm going to go? I'm going to go to the bar. I'm going to go to the bar. My friends don't go to the bar. They're frum guys. And I'll take her to a bar, a non-Jewish bar. No one will see us. Okay? He comes to the bar. They sit down. He's like, mamish can't look at her. He orders a drink. She orders a Pepsi. He orders a scotch. Knocks it back. Gets a little buzzed. Takes another scotch. Knocks it back. Gets a little more buzzed. Another one. Gets a little more buzzed. All of a sudden, she doesn't look so bad. She's beginning to look a little pretty. Right? Takes another one. Now he's mamish blitzed. And he starts talking to her. He's drunk. She's like, she looks great. And he's mamish talking to her for 3-4 hours. Till they mamish closing the bar. She says, you give me the keys, you're not driving. And she drops him off. She goes home. The father of the girl calls the father of the boy the next morning. Amazing, I think your son's in love with my daughter. So what do you mean? He was out for 4 hours with her. She's so excited. He says, really? He was out for 4 hours? Okay. Boy wakes up. The guy says, listen, if your son could go out with her again, that would be like amazing. Boy wakes up. Father says to the boy, I heard you had a great date last night. He says, she is so unattractive. I just got myself drunk. I couldn't even look at her. Father says, oh my gosh, what am I going to tell my friend? He says, do me a favor. Just go out one more time with her. He says, Tom, I can't even make it to the bar. If you let me drink before I even pick her up, maybe I could do that. I have some friends, associates, whatever you want to call, that start drinking Friday Erev Shabbos. 2 hours before Shabbos, they go to each other's house and they make l'chaim. Now let me tell you what this mashal is. Kodesh Baruch Hu fell in love with us. And he said, I want to give Klal Yisrael my most beautiful daughter. And he went into his deepest vault, Shabbos Shema. The most beautiful thing that I have in this world. L'chadaydi, because Kalip and Shabbos Nekabla is my daughter Shabbos. And you have to drink Because she's so ugly? Because you can't make it a 26-hour date with Hashem's daughter? You have to drink because you can't make it through Shabbos? And she's so ugly that you have to drink before Shabbos? Yeah, all of you out there that drink on Shabbos, that's what you're telling God. You want me to go out with your daughter for 26 hours? She's downright unattractive and boring. I gotta get blitzed. I gotta drink tequila and scotch and wine until I don't even realize what she looks like. What an insult! That's the Satan selling you what simcha is. That is not simcha. Simcha on Shabbos is spending time with your kids, is sitting and learning, is eating well, is sleeping well, is spending time with your wife. Not in a bottle.